Now let's talk about the articles. What are articles and how we can use the articles in a sentence? An article is an adjective. Like adjective, article modifies noun. How? A, an, and the are the called articles. A and are called indefinite article, while the is called the definite article. Now let me explain it to you where to use a, an, and the, or you can say the. So firstly, the is used to refer to specific or particular thing. We use the with the particular thing, and we use an with the unspecific, or you can say non-particular nouns. We use a, an, or the before noun that we want to introduce, like nouns with the name of the person, place, animal, or thing. We use a, like a person, a place, a thing, an animal. Now let's take a look over here. Here's a more clear definition for you where to use a. A is used where before beginning with a consonant, like we use a with the consonants that are B, C, D, L, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. For example, like a boy, a bird, and so on. Before a singular noun beginning, for example, we use a, like a book, a school, a dog, a car. We use a even before a vowel letter which don't have the vowel sound. For example, a European, a unit, a union. I know that you are confused, so here are more examples for you. Some words start with a vowel letter but begin with the consonant sound. So we use a before these words too. For example, a university, a uniform, a 1 rupee note. Now let's see where to use a. So we use a before words that begin with a consonant. For example, a girl, a clock, a lamp, a light, a candle, and so on. Here's a more detailed explanation for you that where to use an. So before a word beginning with a vowel, for example, an idiot, an apple, we use an. But before a word beginning with H but not sounded, for example, it doesn't sound like H. For example, hour, an honest man. So we use an with it. Now take a look on this example. We use an before words that begin with the vowel sound. For example, A, E, I, O, U are vowels. We use an with the vowel sound. Okay? For example, an orange, an umbrella, an eye. Now let's see where to use the. So the first thing is that you have to keep in mind is that before unique objects we use the with the unique object. For example, the sun, the moon, the sky. Okay, you get it? We use the with the specific one. We use the before the names of the mountain, rivers, ocean, desert, etc. For example, the Gangas, the Pacific, the Bible, the Quran, and like more the things that are only one in the world. Now let's see some more examples. For example, we use the before the superlative degree, like the best, the tallest, the greatest, the giantest. And we also use the before the musical instruments like the flute, the violin. And the last thing is that we use the before an adjective to denote a whole class like the old, the rich, the poor. Now here we have more examples. We use the when we know that there is only one of the particular thing, like I have told you before. So we use the with the sky, the world, the North Pole, the South Pole, the Pacific, the Quran, and so on.